welcome back to my kitchen. It's Freedom Family Favourites, and you're very welcome to join me today because it's spring. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. Let's make a cheesecake. Come on over and we'll go through these ingredients and see what we have. I have prepared some things already, so you don't have to stand there and watch me mixing stuff and mixing things. So let's go through. In here we have already mixed up 2 blocks of cream cheese. Philadelphia cheese is the best, or whatever kind of cream cheese you want. It's a good idea to leave them on your counter for about an hour to make them nice and soft. Let them get down to room temperature. And we mixed in 200 grams of icing sugar, and I like to put in a little bit of vanilla for flavor. This is simply 200 to 250 mils of cream whipped up so it's stiff. You see, it's not coming out. In here we've got a packet of chocolate digestive biscuits. Why chocolate digestive biscuits? Because chocolate. That's why. It's just better. Okay, so we whiz them up in a blender. Here we have a pack of strawberries, just a standard punnet of strawberries, and we've put them through the blender to turn them into a puree. We've also got another punnet of strawberries here that we've just sliced in half and cut the ends off. We've got 100 grams of melted butter, and right here we've got some gelatin powder. So we're going to start off by making the base of our delicious strawberry cheesecake. So we'll take these crumbed up chocolate digestive biscuits. Now if you don't want to put these through the blender, you can just bash them up with a rolling pin or whatever way you like to do them. You can leave them thicker and chunkier. I just like to have them nice and fine. So we're just going to pour the butter in there, and we're going to mix this up. And you'll see as we mix it up, we get this crummy type consistency. And another thing I like about using the chocolate digestives is when you put that hot melted butter in there, it melts the chocolate. Yes. And it's absolutely delicious. So if you're gonna have a crack at cooking this at home, you'll just feel this get a little bit softer and crumblier. As soon as it's like that, we've got a prepared spring form tin with some baking paper in the bottom, and we're just going to dump this whole mixture in here. And then we'll spread it out nice and evenly. We'll try and get a nice even base. Even the smell of this right now is absolutely delicious. So we'll just press it down into the edges, which will give us a nice even base. Delicious. And there you see, we've got a nice smooth base. You can leave it a little bit rough if you wish. I'll just like to smooth everything out. And this is now going to go into the fridge for maybe 15 minutes. So when we come back, we'll start with the top of the cheesecake. Okay, so now our base is nice and firm because it has all solidified and we're ready to do the topping. So we'll get our cheese mixture and we will dump in our whipped cream and mix all this together. And we can just fold this all together until we get a nice even consistency. I like to put a little bit of vanilla essence, or if you have some kind of vanilla paste, always makes nice kind of a background flavour in the cheesecake. And we can see this is all nice and smooth and consistent now. It's looking really good. You can see all those little black pieces of the bean. Now, these half strawberries, we're going to make our cheesecake look nice and fancy. So, along the side, we're just going to press or place a half strawberry. And this is just if you want to get a little bit fancier, it'll make a really good finish on your cheesecake. You'll see it'll make things look nice and fancy. You'll make friends with this cheesecake, I'll tell you. This is good, okay? So as soon as lockdown is over, I will be taking the invitations to go to your house to try the cheesecake that you have made. I will be available, because cheesecake is one of my favourites. So as you can see, we've got all our strawberries in there now. Room for one more. How about this one? Excellent. And there you go. Now, what's next? Okay, we've got our gelatin powder and our strawberry puree. So we're going to need 2 teaspoons of gelatin powder. And we're going to use some hot water. Now we'll boil this kettle maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago. You don't want the water boiling, but just nice and hot. And just enough to dissolve this gelatin. So that's plenty. Put this to the side. And we're just going to mix this up until it dissolves. We'll keep stirring this. Try and get away all those lumps. Might want to do it 4. That's a bit better. Let's try press into this. Get this nice thick jelly consistency now. And as soon as it's dissolved, you can see it's all dissolved now, we'll put this straight into the strawberry puree. And we'll mix this up quickly because we want it to mix through all this strawberry puree before it gets cool and firms up. So as you can see, this is looking good. Just make sure we put the whole thing mixed up. And this now goes into our cheese and cream mixture. The whole thing. This is looking delicious every step of the way. Okay, leave that to the side, and this to the side, and this to the side. So now we will just mix all this together. This is going to be our cheesecake mixture here. Now it's going to feel very soft and liquid-like, but don't worry because that gelatin and the cheese, when we put it in the fridge, will firm it right back up. This is a no-bake cheesecake. I forgot to mention, a lot of cheesecake use eggs and they bake them in the oven, but I prefer this way. It's nice and fresh, and there you can see now this is all mixed up, and we're going to pour this right in the middle. Over there. Cake tin. This is really delicious. You can decorate your cake or use whatever flavor you want. You can do the very same steps in this cake and use mangoes or passion fruits or just blueberries or anything that you prefer. Whatever your favorite fruit is, you can use. So we're going to give this a gentle tap and make sure it gets in to all the crevices. And there you go. You need to sit this in your fridge for about an hour or 2, or you can make it the day before and leave it overnight. So when you come back, I'm gonna take this out and we might do some decoration on the top. So we'll see you soon. So, we've made our cheesecake and we have now taken it out of the fridge. So if you look down here, you will see we have chose to decorate the top of our cake with some strawberry, some chocolate chips and some blueberries. And you can see the little effect we have of the strawberries around the edge, and that is the finished article. Now I'm gonna have a slice of this cheesecake right now because it looks absolutely delicious, and I just can't wait any longer. So as we can see, it has worked out really delicious, and I am going to indulge myself with this bit of cake. So try this cake for yourself, throw your own flavours, maybe throw up a few pictures on the Freedom page and say, hey, this is the cheesecake we did, and get a bit of creativity happening. So enjoy, take care, and God bless. Bye bye.